Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my presentation. My name is Timano Pio, and this is my Webstack portfolio project. Now, I want to take us through the project. Sorry about that. I want to take us through the project on the key components, and we'll go through a PowerPoint presentation. After the PowerPoint presentation, I'll take you through the project page, how it works. Of course, here it is, how the application works. And after the application, I'll take you through the code which I wrote. So brace up for impact. This is gonna be interesting. Now let's begin. Let's look at the instructions. So this was a Webstack portfolio project, and the presentation is needed. Then video demo. So I'm on the video demo. Now let's just begin. So the project is a quiz app, and I did it personally. I did not collaborate with anyone, so it was a solo project. Here is the link. If you need it, it will be available on the video, in the comments, in the video comments and the video details. You can just check it and you'll have it. And then now the project overview. This project enables a user to create an account, take a quiz, and track their scores. So on the dashboard, they have buttons to create the account, to register for an account, and then after registering, they can log in and then take the quizzes and then track their scores. So perhaps in a nutshell, let me just show you how that works. So this is what happens. You say they log out. If you want to log in, okay, let me just type my email address, so PO diamond123 gmail.com, then password at 123456. There we go, we've logged in. Now take a quiz. If you want to take the quiz, we go here. Then what is capital of France? Of course it is Paris. What is 2 plus 2? We have 4. Which planet is known as the red planet? We have Mars. And then you click submit, then it will give us the score. That is 3. I scored everything. Now that is the key components of the project. Now the project also integrated diverse architecture and technologies that enabled it to achieve that seamless operation. So we have on the architecture, we had the client-server architecture. That's what we adopted. So we have the client side and the server side. And then now we have the front end. On the front end, we used HTML. That is the front end, this part, where the display part and everything. So if you look at, here, you look at the templates. You see, we have this HTML function in the templates. We had all of them: register, quiz, login, home, base. All these ones are HTML. HTML for front end. So it was used for front end development. Then we have back end, where we used Flask and SQL Alchemy for the database. So specifically, we had Flask, that is the Python web framework for backend development. So we use that to develop it backend. Then we have SQL Alchemy, which was used in managing the database. Then we had Ginger, which was a templating engine and rendering the dynamic content. And then we had Flask login for authenticating and managing the sessions, the user sessions. And then we had Flask migrate, which we used to migrate the database, right? All right, so, and then we had other third-party services like GitHub and Visual Studio Code. Now, GitHub was used in creating a repository. This repo, let me just see if I can get it. GitHub. Yeah, the repository is in GitHub. So we created a repository, and then the project was pushed to into the repository. Then we had the VS Studio, the Visual Studio, this one, where I designed and created the entire app and tested its functionality. You see, this is where it was all created. The functions were tested here. All right. Now, development report, the successes. The major successes comprise the user registration and login, quiz question and answers, and then the scoring system. All those were successfully integrated. Now, notably, we also have integration of the Flask with Alchemy and the user-friendly interface. The development report, the challenges, database migration issues, there were a bit of issues, and then debugging the code and integrating the backend and front end was also an issue. I overcame them using Flask for migration and to debug the code. Now, the areas of improvement are the interface, user interface, which will be more interactive. We'll also add a quiz timer and increase the difficulty levels for various users. The lessons I've learned is that I've gained numerous experience in using Flask, learned to use QL Alchemy, and improved knowledge in Python and HTML. I'll introduce analytics for performance, display top performance, and deploy the app to cloud. In conclusion, the project was successful, and I'll apply the knowledge in web development, database management, and user authentication. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Have a great one.